Hello, and welcome to Cult of Tea and Dice Let's Play. I am Bloodied, and today you're going to be finding out what the fuck is wrong with... Well, the game's called What the Fuck Is Wrong With You, but it's going to be what the fuck is wrong with me. I'll be blunt, I randomly came across this game on Steam, it was £1.69, it looked funny, so I figured, why not? Let's get to it. Hello and welcome to WTF Industries. You're probably wondering, where the hell am I? How the hell did I get here? Who the hell are you? And what the hell is going on? Now, I could spend time answering your questions, or I could just ignore you entirely and make you answer mine. Okay? As a matter of fact, that's most likely what will end up happening. In case you didn't already know, I'm Squirt, and I'll be the one analysing you today. Okay, thanks, random fantasy elf person. You see, here at WTF Industries, we really go above and beyond to determine just how fucked up the world is, but more importantly, what makes the world so fucked up in the first place. Capitalism, mostly at the moment. The answer to that question is simple. People! I mean, yeah, capitalism's a close second to people, though. Fucked up people, to be precise. Fucked up people like you and me. We make this world go round. No, I'm pretty sure that's gravitational forces, but yeah. Now, you're either thinking one of two things right now. You're either thinking, wait a sec, I'm not fucked up. No, I'm... To which point I'll tell you to get a fucking clue, you be a damn big-mouthed filthy liar. Okay. Or, if you're self-aware like the rest of us here at WTF Industries, you're thinking, uh-oh, how does Squirt know I'm more fucked up already? Possibly he's listened to the Cult of Tea and Dice before, or watched some of the cult plays. It could happen. And again, just like most answers to life's hardest questions, it's rather simple. We're all fucked up. That's right, every single one of us. We're all incredibly fucked up in our own unique, individual, fucked up way. Your mum's fucked up. You leave my mum out of this. Your dad's fucked up. Your brothers and your sisters are super fucked up. Your friends are fucked up way more than you realise. No, I know they're fucked up, it's fine. And you, my friend, are just as fucked up as the rest of us, just slightly differently, that's all. So, what's the point of all this? Well, again, simple. It's my job to determine just how fucked up you actually are in comparison to the rest of the world. I'm going to ask you a slew of ridiculous questions, and you're going to respond with very simple answers. The key here is to be as honest as you possibly can, and through your answers, I will determine just how fucked up you might be. This is all a very simple process. You see, after answering my questions, I'll just pick your answers and jam them into this fucktometer behind me, and it will let us know just how fucked up you truly are. One of the ways we like to test our subjects is through a line of questioning centered around the same common variable. That common variable is, what would you do for $1 million? Ah, well, you see, $1 million is slightly under £1 million, so let's say that hypothetically, every question you say yes to implies that you're willing to do whatever task is required of you in order to win $1 million, right? Now, let's also say that you do these tasks and win the money. You get to keep all the money as it stacks, so if you were to do 50 incredibly ridiculous things for $1 million per task, you'd end up with $50 million when all is said and done. Except the things we'll be asking to do for $1 million are incredibly fucked up. And if you answer yes to even a single one of them, that just proves our point that you too are fucked up. So, let's get started, shall we? Remember to take your time and answer these questions honestly. There are no redos, there is no going back. Imagine that whatever you agree to, you must go through with, so be sure to answer appropriately and truly think about the consequences of your actions before you agree to take on the task. With that being said, some tasks aren't nearly as bad as others, and some tasks sound horrible at first, but actually aren't too difficult to accomplish if you actually give it some solid thought. So, as I said, don't answer these questions quickly. Instead, take some time to imagine yourself actually doing the task before you say yes or no. If the task is eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then actually envision yourself eating the sandwich before answering yes or no. If the task is kick a goldfish around a flight of stairs while wearing nothing but your mother's stilettos and singing Ricky Martin songs on repeat, then just imagine that. My mum doesn't own any stilettos. Or a goldfish. Anywho. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's see here. Sorry, that was a drinks coaster falling on the floor. Let's see here. For $1 million, would you eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Yes, I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I mean, jelly is obviously the American jelly, which is jam in this country. You just all call jelly gelatin desserts. You strange American people. Alright, these ones are out of the way. For $1 million, would you kick a goldfish down a flight of stairs? I mean, my mother does not own stilettos, so I can't. No. Great. I'm glad we cleared that up. Moving on. For $1 million, would you lick a cat's ass? No. Just no. Cats can lick their own asses. For $1 million, would you eat an entire 2-pound raw fish, bones, guts and all? Ooh. Ha, now that's a tough one. The bones would be an issue, because that would really stick. I could possibly choke on them. I mean, raw fish is generally... I mean, I've had sushi, but obviously that doesn't include the guts. $1 million, though. And it's 2 pounds. That's a lot of fish. I'm going to go with no, because I'd probably throw up or choke on the bones, knowing me. I once managed to choke on nearly choked to death on a goddamn fish burger. No, not fish burger, it was a chicken burger. Yeah, Mordrigan had to give me the Heimlich maneuver. This is true, you can ask him. For $1 million, would you eat one small live cockroach every day for it? No. No. Just no. Fuck. I hate cockroaches. We don't even have that many cockroaches in Britain. They're not really a British thing. For $1 million, would you spend 1 year in an insane asylum where everyone thinks you're actually crazy? I mean, if I could be guaranteed I'd get out again? That'd be a year away from my family and from Allegory and Ghostland. And they would have to think that I was legitimately crazy. And I'm already legitimately somewhat crazy because I have depression. I'm going to go with no on that one. I'm going no to a lot of these. I'm very boring. $1 million. Would you star in porn with your cousin? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm gay, so it's not like there's any potential inbreeding happening. Yeah, I don't really view cousins as that much incest. It's a bit incest, but not much incest. So, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd star in porn with your cousin too. I mean, my cousin's not bad looking. I do also have a female cousin, but I wouldn't do it with her. She's married, for one thing. $1 million. Would you marry your dad? I mean, that's not legal. Is the problem. And I mean, it's not say it doesn't say we'd have to consummate the marriage. We get $500,000 each. So I guess if we were doing it as a weird publicity stunt thing, yeah, sure, why not? $1 million? Would you marry your mom? Again, same criteria, no consummation. Yeah, sure, why not? For $1 million, would you marry both your parents because it's a fair thing to do so no one feels left out? I mean, that's double illegal because bigamy. But again, same ground rules, no consummation, and it's publicity something. Yeah, sure, why not? How considerate of you. I know, I try. For $1 million, would you eat a medium-sized sack of turtle shit? Okay, what is medium-sized? How are we defining medium-sized? Medium-sized what? I'm gonna have to go with no, because you're not giving me enough criteria on that. Sorry. For $1 million, would you collect a dozen fireflies in a jar just to seal the jar and throw it in the ocean so it'll be pretty at night until the fireflies inevitably run out of oxygen and the lights go out forever? I mean, that's cruel, but they are insects. Still cruel. I'd feel a little bad about it, but yes. How depressing. Yeah, I know. I don't feel good about that one. For $1 million, would you give up internet and Wi-Fi and all digital contact for a year? No. No, because I wouldn't be able to... It is digital, so in theory I could still use telephone. No Wi-Fi. Oh, that would be a tough one. That would be a very tough one. Digital contact. I mean, phones don't count as digital contact, right? If phones don't count as digital contact, yes. I could still phone ghost in Allegory. For $1 million, would you kick a lonely penguin once a week on a serious schedule of 3:12 AM every morning for a year? Did I accidentally click yes? I think I accidentally clicked yes. If you can stuff down your quantity for 30 seconds a week to kick that penguin, you still have to consider that 3:12 AM is typically a pretty convenient time to wake up. So again, you only have to kick the penguin once a week. But then again, I don't enjoy kicking penguins. In which case, this would be an amazing opportunity for you. I mean, how do people get to say they kicked a penguin in their lifetime? I mean, I'd probably pay $1 million to kick a penguin, to be honest. I think I might be in the wrong line of work. Anyway. Would you kick a penguin once a week for $1 million or not? Disclaimer, you don't get paid extra if you kick the penguin more often than once a week. That was a weird little tangent he went on there. I wonder if that's just because you click on the thing. The 3:12 AM bit is the deal breaker for me. Well then, more penguin kicking action to go around for the rest of us. For $1 million, would you only listen to industrial bluegrass for the rest of your life? Whatever the fuck that is. No. For $1 million, would you give up sex and masturbation for the next 3 years? No. Just no. I'm not a mega randy person, but, 3 years. Come on. Would you give up all good tasting food and eat low-budget hospital food for the next year and a half? I mean... Am I allowed to season it? Because if I'm allowed to season it, it's probably not too bad. Do I get condiments? I mean, that would suck. To a certain extent. And it's 18 months. That's a tough one. I'll probably go yes, though. For $1 million, would you lacerate your big toe and dip your foot into piranha-infested water for 30 seconds? Yes, honestly, I reckon I would do that. For $1 million, would you lick a dirty pup? No. No, God. I'm actually gagging. For $1 million, you stay for 24 hours in a house that's said to be haunted by the ghost of a serial killer. Disclaimer, on several occasions, bodies have been found in the house. Yeah, sure. I mean, I take armaments with me. I know it's Britain, we don't have guns, but, I've got a fucking kendo stick. I could look after myself. Yeah, sure, why not? Probably wouldn't be anything. I'm afraid of a ghost. For $1 million, you eat half a pound of rotten snake carcass. I mean, rotten is the problem there. Can I cook it at least? I mean, if it's rotten, I mean, cooking it would only do so much, but £half. I mean, I'd be sick. But I'd probably go yes, yeah. I could do that, I reckon. Or $1 million. Would you eat a live possum while it's slowly struggling to escape your grasp as you sink your teeth inside? No! Fuck, that's weird. The fuck? Or $1 million. Would you let your worst enemy pick a tattoo that you'll get? Okay, yes, because 1, I don't think I particularly have a worst enemy. 2, they don't get to pick where it goes, so I could literally just put it somewhere where it'd be virtually impossible for anyone to see it, and I could always spend a fraction of the $1 million getting laser surgery to have it removed, so yeah, sure, why not? Ha! For $1 million, would you watch the movie you hate the most on repeat for the next 6 months? No, just because that sounds really boring. I don't even know what movie I hate the most. What movie do I hate the most? Probably Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Or... I mean, it's either that, Revolver, the Guy Ritchie film, which is fucking terrible. Oh no, I'm sidetracked. What movie do I hate the most? I mean, Revolver was the nearest I came to walking out of the cinema during a film. And at least Revenge of the Fallen does have a couple of good bits, but the rest of it's just boring. Pat. It's too... I swear that thing was like 2.5 hours. Felt longer. Anyway, for $1 million, would you bathe in a bathtub full of random third world country strangers' hair clippings? Okay, I'm not sure. The third world thing feels a little racist there. I'm going to be brutally honest with you, mate. Also, how does one bathe with hair? That would be weird. That would be very weird. I mean, if it was dry, and I could, like, go somewhere else and shower off afterwards, then how long would I have to stay in the bath? I assume I'd have to be naked. Yes, I think. That's a tough one. $1 million. Would you drink a gallon of dog urine? Disclaimer, you have to keep it down for 1 hour without puking. No, because I wouldn't be able to keep it down for 1 hour without puking. Also, a gallon? Fuck. Ah. Wouldn't you use a Ouija board to summon a demon? Yes, because I don't believe in Ouija boards being actually a thing. They're fucking mass-produced by Hasbro, guys. Great way to meet new friends. Yeah, also I'm a monster fucker, so I'd probably end up having sex with the demon. Or $1 million. Would you kick a disabled toddler in the face as hard as you can? No, because you can't cut a deal with a toddler. If it were like if it were an adult person with a disability, that's fine. I explain the situation. We cut a deal. They get like, I'll give them like, they can have like 800,000 of it, quite frankly. You can't cut a deal with a toddler, it doesn't work. You know? You kick them hard enough, they might not even know what hit them and you could probably get away with it. That's not my concern, dude! For $1 million, would you steal a man's cane while he was crossing the road? No, because take implies we could again pre-arrange it, but if it's steal, then it explicitly has to be I grab it without their prior consent, and they fall over, and they might get hurt, so no. Oh, $1 million. Would you give up your beliefs? I mean, would you give up your belief system and proceed to worship a deity and practice something you really don't believe in for the rest of your life? I mean, to be blunt, I had to go to church for the first 14 years of my life every Sunday. And I am not a Christian. The only member of my immediate family that is not a Christian. I mean, it depends on the religion, I suppose. I would feel very disingenuous. But on the other hand, I mean, Allegory's always raised a good point about religions providing quite a nice sense of community. So honestly, yes, yeah. Or $1 million. You drink a 16-ounce... No. Oh, thank God, that legit made me gag. Fuck. Take it off screen. God. Oh, just a thought. Oh, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Oh. 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 If you could flip a coin, heads you get skin cancer, tails you get $1 million. Okay, is that in addition to the $1 million for yes anyway? Or is the $1 million that that's supposed to inherently come with the yes linked to getting tails? Also, what kind of skin cancer? Would it be a small cancerous? I'm not fucking with cancer, and I'm not fucking with cancer. Oh, $1 million. Would you box Mike Tyson for 15 rounds? Disclaimer: you get to wear headgear, but it doesn't protect your ears. I mean, is it a 15-round match? Do I have to go the 15 rounds? Can he just KO me? Or TKO me? Doesn't protect your ears. I mean, he only did that once. You know what? I'll go yes, because I'll assume he'll TKO me, if not full-on KO me, first round. Ooh, $1 million. Would you let a demon possess your body for 1 hour? No. Because, well, I'd have to know the demon first. Because if it just wants to, like, spend an hour jerking off, or just eating food, or, you know, other mundane stuff that demons can't do, sure. If he's going to go around raping and murdering people, no. Notice that he could be a girl demon. I don't know, do demons have genders? I mean, people technically don't have to have genders, so there's no reason a demon would have to have a gender. Oh, that one has way too much contextual stuff with it, so I'm going to go now. Oh, $1 million. Would you eat a small bag of lice? No, I just don't like slugs, full stop. Or $1 million. Would you hunt a leprechaun at the end of the rainbow, then kill him with your bare hand to steal his gold? The gold is worth roughly $1 million. No, because I'm no good at hunting, and I'm not going to kill a leprechaun. Jesus. Unless it's like the evil leprechaun from the Leprechaun films. I've never seen any of those, but it is Warwick Davis. I don't want to kill Warwick Davis. Everyone likes Warwick Davis. He was an Ewok. I like Ewoks. Anyway, for $1 million, would you make rough love to a cactus in the climax? Okay. Am I humping the cactus? Is the cactus some kind of sentient cactus being that will climax? Whose climax? My climax? The cactus's climax? Am I fucking a cactor from Final Fantasy? No, again, just no, too many hypotheticals. Or $1 million. Would you staple your asshole shut? No. I stapled myself in the arm once during a depressive fit. That hurt enough. I'm not fucking around with my asshole like that. Or $1 million. Would you duct tape a duck to your face for 24 hours? That strikes me as really bad for the duck. Also, getting the duct tape back off, like, create a lot of problems with my hair. Admittedly, I could do it just after I shave my head, but no. Just mean to the duck, man. Would you give up your dream job and any chance of pursuing your dream job in the future? I don't even know what my dream job is. I mean, I suppose in theory, getting paid to do Let's Plays for a living. I don't think that's ever going to happen. But admittedly, if I had £1 million, I probably wouldn't really need to have a job. So, yeah, sure, why not? Do it as a hobby. I mean, I'm already doing that, so... Oh, $1 million. Would you never talk to your current family friends again? No. I love my family. I love my friends. They're awesome. I don't want to lose any of them. Fuck that. Not for $100 million fucking dollars would I do that. Be miserable. Would you give up video games the next 10 years? No, I like video games too much. They're generally my favourite hobby. I mean, I guess I could just watch movies and stuff. But I couldn't even play all my old games. Like, it's not even just, like, new ones. And do a Mass Effect replay, for one thing. For $1 million. Would you give up all beverages that were not water? The main issue there is the caffeine, because I am a caffeine addict. I have to have at least one energy drink a day. And sometimes Coke and, well, Pepsi on top of that. So that would suck. But I like water. It doesn't have to be fancy water. I drink tap water. Chilled. But it doesn't give a time frame as well. That's the thing. If it was a short... I mean, not for the rest of my life. Okay, I'm going to go with yes, but I'm assuming that it's a finite timeline. And I'd have to take painkillers for the first bit while my body goes into caffeine withdrawal. Caffeine withdrawal sucks. Oh, $1 million? Would you punch a nun? Yes, because I could cut a deal with the nun. You know, it's the same criteria as I put by why I wouldn't do the disabled toddler. You know, I just cut a deal with the nun. You know, 500,000 for me, 500,000 for the nun's covenant. Is it covenant? Whatever the name for a group of nuns is. We cut a deal. Nuns are smart. I had to ask. For $1 million. Would you masturbate with a crucifix in a church? Okay, here's the thing. I'm a cis guy, so how would that work? Do I hump the crucifix? Do I rub it against my dick? Most of them aren't that comfortable. And in a church, that's not so much of a breaking point, because, like, I wouldn't have to do it during the middle of the day, or during a service or anything. The time frame could be anything. I'm just going to go with no, just because it sounds really painful. I'm not shoving it up my arse, certainly. Oh, $1 million. Would you spend 10 minutes burning in the fires of hell? Oh! I mean, supposedly I'm going there for all eternity, according to a whole bunch of religious people, various religions, for the horrific crime of being a homosexual. But, so I suppose I could get the practice in. But that just sounds like it would really fucking traumatize me. And I don't know if that much trauma is worth $1 million, so no. Oh, $1 million. Would you elbow drop your grandmother through a table from the top rope turnbuckle? I mean, both my grandmothers are dead. So, am I dropping their corpse? I mean, both of them have been dead long enough now that they'd probably mostly be skeletons, so will I table drop a skeleton? I mean, yes. Yeah, I'd elbow drop a skeleton from the top rope turnbuckle. I'd do a Randy Savage impression while I was doing it. Yeah! Oh, $1 million. Would you spend every night sleeping? No, because it'd smell of shit. I'm not a Ninja Turtle. Would you rob a bank? The money you stole would be exactly $1 million. No, because that's a crime and I'd get arrested and go to jail. And I'm too pretty for jail. For $1 million. Would you shoot a man in Reno just to watch him die? You know, for $1 million. The problem again there is that that's illegal. And I can't, like, cut a deal because he will die. Unless he's suicidal, it's, you know, like, for his family. This has gotten depressing. No, let's go, avoid the whole kettle of fish there. Would you sleep outside alone and naked in a snow-covered forest for 8 hours? No, because I'd probably fucking die. Well, actually, no, wait, hold on. Alone and naked. Doesn't say anything about a sleeping bag. But it says outside, so I'm not in a building. I mean, we'll even say it doesn't include a tent, but just like a sleeping bag. Okay, if I have or multiple sleeping bags, I mean, I sleep naked anyway, so actually, yes, I would do that if I had a suitable sleeping bag. Suitable sleeping bags and some kind of heating device. Oh, $1 million. You stick your big toe in a running garbage disposal. No. The piranha one is at least, like, chance. Oh, $1 million. I don't have garbage disposals very much in the UK, which is, for that I'm eternally grateful. Would you cut off one of your nipples with a scalpel? No, I like my nipples. Or $1 million. Would you fight a zombie to the death with your bare hands? No, because I am fucking scared of zombies. Like, zombies fucking scare me. I used to be king. I mean, I'm better with them now, but like it used to be, I couldn't handle anything with zombies. Could not handle anything. I have improved myself to the point that I enjoy a large amount of zombie media these days. But a zombie apocalypse is still like my worst fucking nightmare, because I'd just be the person curled up in the corner crying until they all ripped me apart. It's like, Chapter 2, the second season of the Walking Dead video game. The little girl who dies. Yeah, just if you go with the later death for her, but just her dying, screaming for her dad as she's being ripped apart by a horde of zombies. Yeah, that would be me. That would be me. No, I'm not fighting a zombie. For $1 million. I mean, this was a voodoo zombie. For $1 million, to perform an original slam at a Pat football stadium. Yeah, I mean, sure, if it fucks up, whatever, I got $1 million out of it. I could take a shot at slam poetry. I've never written any poetry, but, I'll try. But you get your armpit tattooed to make it look like a vagina. Yeah, sure, why not? It'd probably hurt, but, it's not even too big an area. Kind of detailed, I suppose. Depends on how intricate it would have to be to look like a vagina. Yes. Oh, $1 million. Would you marry someone you know is possessed by the devil? No, because they'd probably murder me. Oh, $1 million. Would you chug a hot pot of coffee with your anus? How hot are we talking? Like, scalding hot? Relatively hot? I mean, if it's hot enough, it's not gonna... If it's like drinking temperature coffee, and it's not gonna burn me, then sure, whatever, I'll take a pot of coffee up the ass. I'd probably have a massive caffeine high, because the anus absorbs stuff way faster than anything else. For $1 million... Would you eat 10 hot dogs whole without chewing? Do I have to eat them simultaneously or one at a time? Also, how big are we talking? Are we talking like footlongs? Are we talking bratwurst? Are we talking like those dinky diddle ones you can get? And how thick? I'm just going to go with no again, because that sounds like it's a recipe for me choking to death, and unless we have Mordrigan on standby to Heimlich, no. Oh, that's too bad. That would have been kind of hot. Okay, Squirt. What the fuck, dude? Oh, 1 million. Oh, I mean, actually, I'm assuming your gender there. I don't know what gender you are, Squirt, so... I'm gay, I'm into dudes, so... Anyway, I'm thinking about that way too much. For $1 million, would you outrun a man with a chainsaw? Okay, question. Is he trying to kill me with the chainsaw? Are we just having a race while he is carrying a chainsaw? I feel like I could probably win in that... I mean, if it's not like if he catches up with me I die, that's not specified in the question. So... Assuming that he's not trying to actually murder me and we're just having a foot race and for some reason he's carrying a chainsaw, Yeah, sure, why not? I'll give it a try. I'd imagine so. Like he's chasing you or anything, you're just gonna run faster than a guy holding a jack. Exactly! That shit weighs you down. Yeah, plus you've got to be careful, you don't want to trip and fall on that fucking thing. $1 million. Would you grind mealworms into a fine paste and snort them through a straw? How many? I mean, they're a fine... Can you snort a paste? I mean, sure, yes, for $1 million I'd probably do that. Not that they're live. For $1 million, would you belly flop into an empty swimming pool? No, because that sounds like that would hurt, like fuck. $1 million, would you stick your face in a deep fryer in a second? No, because I saw that episode of Spooks, which, just for the record, by the way, for Americans not watching, Spooks is the show called MI5 by the BBC. They changed the name because we realised that spooks means something very different in America. In Britain, it means spies. No. For $1 million, would you eat an entire horse hoof completely raw? Can you? Can you eat keratin? No, I don't think you can. Well, I mean, unless it's ground up and cooked into something, maybe? I don't know. Or $1 million, would you dress Pacific's courage and steal the Declaration of Independence? I mean, I'd be tempted to do it for the lols, but of course the problem is, that's still a crime and I'd go to jail. So no, I don't think Nicolas Cage would bail me out. Unless they want to do a sequel for Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which is a good film. I don't recommend that. $1 million. Would you eat a small bowl of your ex's shit? No, I'm not eating shit. I like my ex, we get on fine. We haven't spoken in a while, but I'm not eating his shit. Entire pie made from... Okay, so what? Is the entire pie just pounded sugar and dandruff flakes? Whose dandruff? My dandruff? I mean... Sure, you're not giving me a lot to work with here. But sure. $1 million. Would you dive into a pool of milky... No, Jesus, snot's gross. No. Ah. Would you masturbate with... No. Again, just no. Yeah. Drink off couch. No. Jesus. Off milk is one of the worst spells ever. Plus, I mean, I've well, having had food poisoning, been sick. Having literally only in my stomach a glass of milk. So I know what slightly digested milk looks like, and smells like, and tastes like coming back up, so fuck no. And now you will have to hear that. Congratulations. $1 would you lick someone's slice of... No. For an hour? I mean, I wouldn't lick anything for an hour. Fuck. My tongue would wear out. $1 million. Would you watch your parents have sex on station? No. No. No, I love my parents, but no. For $1 million. Would you have a threesome with... No. For $1 million. Would you put a toothpick on... I'm not even reading that. I'm not even reading that out loud. I'm just clicking no and moving on. Ah! Drink. For $1 million. Would you give yourself 100 paper cuts in random place in your body and jump into a swimming pool full of salted lemon juice? No. No. Those paper cuts suck. For $1 million. Would you watch your dad make sweet, sweet love to a llama while wearing a sombrero? My dad does like llamas, but I don't think he likes them in that way. Just no. For $1 million. Would you perform fellatio on a horse? Don't judge me. $1 million is $1 million and I'm a furry. Would you walk around with cottage cheese around you every day for a year? No! For $1 million. Would you eat a dollar bill that was contaminated with COVID? I mean, I don't really want to eat a dollar bill. I mean, and also, how are we doing being contaminated with COVID? I don't know, too many variables. No. $1 million. Would you milk your grandmother, make it using her breast milk, and then eat the cake? I mean, no, because again, both my grandmothers have been dead long enough, they're probably skeletons by now, so no! That's just not possible. Would you get kicked in the head every morning for your alarm clock for a year? Who's kicking me and how hard? It's like, I don't know, like a cat kicking me or something. I could live with that. Irritating. Would you wipe your ass from no, because that would hurt, I'd imagine. $1 million. Would you go the rest of your life without eyebrows? Disclaimer, you can't draw them on or replace them. No. No, I'd look... Some people can pull that off. I can't. I'm not one of them. Would you retake the first 10 years of school all over again? As in, do I have to prove that I know the first 10 years worth of school? Or do I have to, like, spend the next 10 years doing the first years of school? No. We're going with no. You just stick your wet genitals to it. Okay. No. No, I like my dick the way it is, thank you. No, I hate spiders. Definitely no, I would not sleep in a bed full of spiders. For $1 million, would you funnel 3 handfuls? No, I would not funnel 3 handfuls of maggots down my own throat. For $1 million. This game really is fucked up. Would you let a boa constrictor wrap itself around your neck? How tightly? Is it supervised by a trained handler? If there's a trained handler there, then yes. I don't really have a problem with snakes. I've never handled a snake, but I'm you know, I don't mind them. Would you roast marshmallow on a campfire with your bare hands and eat it? I mean, I don't have to roast it very hard. I can just sort of hold the ends. Yes. For $1 million. Would you run through a college campus completely naked and covered in honey? Obviously it would depend on the time. If not, I don't want to, I don't want to indecent exposure anybody. Oh yeah, so long as I wasn't indecent exposuring anybody, sure, why not? I've never actually been streaking. I think it might be kind of hot. $1 million. Would you let someone chop off your pinky finger with a burning hot knife? For $1 million. And it's burning hot, so the wound would cauterize. I mean, so long as they do it well, and it's on my non-dominant hand, my left hand, sure, why not? So, I won't cut off my nipple, but I'll let again, it's someone else doing it for me. Would you eat expired dog food? How expired? Like a day? If it's, like, not that expired, then sure, whatever. Or it's some kibble. If it's, like, a little bit kibble, it doesn't specify how much. It's not like eat a whole tin or a whole bag. If they're like, I eat a little bit of a day expired, sure, why not? For $1 million, and you spend the night trapped in a mansion with a serial killer. I mean, that depends who the serial killer is. Because if it's someone who's already dead, well, tough luck. Or it's someone who, like, only murdered women and, like, wouldn't murder me, then sure. For $1 million. Would you bear hug a porcupine? If I can wear protective clothing, yes. And their spikes would be in towards me, and I'd be bear hugging them from behind. So it's like, I'm bear hugging the quills into my chest, but I'm wearing protective clothing. Yes. For $1 million. You slam your ankle in the car door as hard as you could. No, because I already have issues with my ankles, and I'm not making them worse. For $1 million. Would you light your arm on fire and fist fuck a guy? Okay, I'm sorry, what? That's just the combination there of arm on fire, fist fuck a goat. No, because that's horrible to the goat. What the fuck is wrong with you? $1 million? Would you be a human dartboard that darts? No, because that would fucking hurt. For $1 million? Would you fuck yourself with it? No. Ah! Splintery wooden dildo. No. Would you stick a needle in your urethra? Now, I'm not into sounding. How big a needle? How far? Because if I just, like, you know, just gently get the tip in, gently, you don't have to, like... I'll go with yes. Would you bite a hole through your own arm? I've bitten myself hard enough to bruise and mark and bleed, but, so that was bad enough, so no. $4 million. Would you pierce your nipples with a rusty needle? No, no, not really. $1 million. You clean a dirty cat box with bare hands that were covered in freshly bleeding open wounds. No. Just because it sounds like getting, not even leaving out the cat poo and cat piss aside, I just think kitty litter in open wounds would be painful as hell. $1 million. Would you pull... No, I would not pull out one of my own teeth with a pair of pliers and no drugs. You jump in the sand with raw fish tied to your belt. I mean, can I then take it off and then get back in the boat? Yes, I would do that. Sharks would not, I think, go straight for me. Would you kill and eat a raw desert tortoise? No. No, I wouldn't. Don't try and void camp me. Would you bathe in your own urine for 24 straight hours? No. Just being 24 hours in a bathtub sounds kind of boring. $1 million. Would you drive a car into a lake with the windows rolled down, your seatbelt securely fastened? How far into the lake? Does it have to go all the way in? Does it have to submerge? Also, I can't drive. I don't have a license, so no. Would you bungee jump from the Empire State Building? No, I've never bungee jumped and it does not appeal. You're spending a year living in a cave in the Middle East. I mean, doesn't say that I couldn't. It wouldn't be converted into a home of some kind, and that I wouldn't have, you know, like, satellite and so forth. So, yeah, sure, why not? So long as I was getting supplied with food and stuff. Oh, $1 million. Would you confess your love for your best friend naked? To whom? As in, do I confess it to the best friend? Because in that case, we're talking about Omar. Omar Sen's already seen me naked from behind. We house shared. Yeah, $1 million, sure, whatever. I'd cut them in for whatever they felt was the new trauma for seeing my dick. Or $1 million. Would you go to war against your own country? I mean, I have no particular great, deep patriotic love for England, or Great Britain. So, yeah, sure, if I felt it was justified. Also, I'm one man, how do I declare war on the entire country? Would you go fishing using your pinky toe as bait? What am I trying to catch? Do I have to cut my pinky toe off? I don't even know how to fish, so no. I don't even like fishing mini-games in games. Would you smash your own kneecap with a hammer? No, because I have problems with my knees already. My legs are just kind of fucked. Would you headbutt a bunny rabbit as hard as you could? No, because it'd probably kill it. I mean, the bunny rabbit probably headbutt me right fucking back. $1 million. Would Would you pick your nose for 10 minutes on national television? I mean, who the fuck would watch that anyway? Yeah, sure, why not? For $1 million, would you take a shit in a frozen food? No. No, I wouldn't. For $1 million, would you turn yourself invisible without the ability to make yourself visible again? Well, okay, that's the chance that I would get to be visible again after a year. Also, I would like to still be able to wear clothes, just for the sake of warmth. This country's not that warm. Oh, $1 million. I could talk to people and stuff, so that wouldn't be so bad. You'd give up all but 2 hours of sleep per day for the next year. No. I don't get enough sleep as it is. For $1 million. Just shit on your dad's chest. I mean, so long as I cleared it with my dad first, sure, yeah, why not? I'm sure I did it as a bait. For $1 million, would you let your dad take a shit in your chest? No, I think the mental trauma would be too much for me. For $1 million, would you hit a stranger in the back of the head as hard as you could with a baseball bat? Makes any difference. The stranger was offered $1 million to hit you with the head with a baseball bat, and they said yes. It just so happens you saw them before they saw you. Oh, well, in that case, yes, fuck them. For $1 million, although again, slight issue of I'm probably going to jail for murder. Would you sing in a country music band and tour the United States for a year? Honestly, yes. I mean, so long as I'm only just doing Johnny Cash and Garth Brooks covers, sure, why not? Gross. Hey, $1 million is $1 million. You can comment at me sucking off a horse. Would you pull out all your no? Pull out your fingernails and turn us a pair of pliers? No. Gah. $1 million. Would you put a funnel of live worms in your ass? No. No, Paul Atreides, I would not. $1 million. Would you fight a giant scorpion the size of a full-grown pit bull to the death? No, because it would kill me. It would kill me. I've played enough Fallout to know. Would you let your worst enemy pepper spray you in the eyes? Oh, you mean the fascist government? No, they're going to do that anyway. $1 million? Would you let your best friend tase you 5 times? What period of time are we talking? Because if it's 5 in too short a period of time, I'd probably die. No, I trust Emerson to not kill me. I mean, you could spread it out. Something spread it out like 5 days. For $1 million, would you let it prove if you sit in your face with a bare ass? I mean, so long as she's washed and stuff. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm sure Oprah Winfrey has very good personal hygiene. You're gonna face it in the live show across your eyeballs. No! Fuck no. Would you let someone break your toes with a hammer? No, because that's plural. 1 toe, sure. For $1 million, would you become homeless and live on the streets with no help from anyone for a year? No, that would no. I've worked with homeless people in worked in pharmacy retail, so I've seen how shit it is to be homeless. So no, I would fucking not wish that on anyone. So no. Again, wow, this got depressing. Would you suck a homeless person's dick? Yes. I mean, I'd invite them in. I'd invite them in, give a shower first. I don't suck his dick. Yeah, sure, why not? Would you suck a stranger's fart? No, because I'm not into that. Yeah. Would you ghost your best friend or sleep for them right now with no explanation as we can? No, I would not do that. I have established that already. Would you break into your neighbour's house in the middle of the night and press your genitals together cheek essentially? No, I like my neighbours. They're quite pleasant. For $1 million, would you give yourself 13 stitches on your face with old thread and an old dirty junkie needle? No. Would you chug a gallon of cough syrup through your anus? I mean, what kind of cough syrup are we talking here? Because if we're just talking very basic, glycerin linctus, I'd get a sugar rush, but sure, whatever. Not, like, taking something like fucking Volkerdine, because that's how we die. I saw what happened to Juice WRLD. You don't get them lean, children. So, yes. Oh, $1 million. With your street naked on a stage, you're in a game show in front of a full live audience. No, see, that's a bit... I mean, leaving aside my personal issues with my body, you know, I want people to actually want to see me naked, so I'm not going to force people who don't want to see me naked, because that's just wrong. You know, if someone wants to see me naked, then sure, cool, we can work something out. $1 million. There might be children there. Would you smoke 100 packs of cigarettes? No, I occasionally smoked cigarettes when I was drunk at university, and apparently it tasted like cardboard. I do not get the appeal, I really don't. Would you have sex with your worst enemy in front of their parents? Ooh, I mean, I don't know who my worst enemy is, really, aside from, you know, the government. I don't have, like, a personal level worst enemy. I mean, that first enemy implies, like, personal level, like, you know, they know me and hate me. Like, it's not like me hating J.K. Rowling. I wouldn't have sex with J.K. Rowling. But also, I think her parents are dead, so... At least they didn't do a very good job raising her. Anyway, just because I have no worst enemy, no. Plus, I don't want to... Will their parents be into it? Too many questions. Would you cheat on your sibling with their best friend or sibling that maybe you didn't, and like to face that you aren't sorry and you'd probably do it again? See, the thing is, I'm in an open polyamorous relationship, so... I mean, so as far as to my mind, cheating implies that I'm not telling them. Whereas opposed to generally, I would just tell myself, you know, that, hey, I'm having sex with someone. Also, in Allegory's case, his brother is married, has a wife and kids, and Ghostlin's siblings, it's a bit, like, slightly complicated. And I've not met them. I'm not Allegory's brother either, but... so no, just on a level of... no. For $1 million. Would you have sex for 100 straight hours using be chafed, bloody, and raw, constantly convinced sweat and other bodily fluids? No, just because also you know, I'd be really tired. That sounds not fun. $1 million. Would you urinate on a swinger's head from house to the balcony and shut your room once you're finished? No, because stranger implies that I don't get to cut a deal with them first. And you know, the odds that they're into that shit is just too low. Oh, $1 million. I'm not into that shit either, but you know, $1 million is $1 million. Would you match with someone on a dating site and then show up to date, or you should laugh at them, tell them face they look way better than the perfect you're no longer... No, because that's just cruel. And, you know, I try not to be cruel. Plus, I'm technically, I'm pretty sure I'm demisexual, at least somewhat, so generally if I like someone, their physical attractiveness, it doesn't really come into it. Would you intentionally call someone to the children's hospital and then load the ship? No, because that's just weird. Also, it takes a lot of effort. Would you eat a 12-pack used condom and stand around it? No! Ugh. Oh, $1 million. Would you eat a glass? Like an actual drinking glass? Like chew that shit up all crunchy like it's all their own charge till the whole glass is gone? No, because that's a really good way to destroy your insides. I watched Oz. I know what powdered glass does to you. Would you want someone's trust and potentially betray them by adding the sexuality to everyone they know, even though they can find it only in you? No, because again, Jesus, that's cruel. For $1 million, would you snort a straw full of gasoline and then light a match to your nose? No, because I value my ability to function. For $1 million, would you pretend to be a stripper at a strip club on a nude show after not showing any part of your body for a full year? I mean, is the audience into that? Because, you know, if the audience is into me with a year's worth of beard, sure, why not? Again, just no unwilling audiences. Would you lick a homeless person's feet until they were spotless? No. 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 Sorry, no. I wouldn't lick anyone's feet until they were spotless. If the fit was really clean, yes. Would you go through a car wash naked? Well, no, see, that implies, again, non-willing audience, so no. $1 million. Would you drive through a fast restaurant, order $1,000 of food menu, and finally launch it all back the window buys one item at a time? No! Because that's a lot of work. For $1 million. Would you steal $1 million from one charity and then donate it to a completely different charity? I mean, yes, if and only if I'm stealing it from LGB Alliance, who for some fucking reason are classified as a charity in this country, even though they're basically just an anti-trans hate group, and then I would give it to mermaids. Because fuck the LGB Alliance. Fuck them in their stupid faces. For $1 million, would you drink a full... No. Almost a dog vomit. Jesus. God damn it. Gagging again. This is going on a long time. I thought there were only 50 questions. For $1 million, would you give unprotected blowjobs at a glory hole twice a week for a year? Yes. I mean, I get tested, frequently, but, For $1 million. Would you hand over all the password and account information to everything you own to a complete stranger and just let them go ham? No. Stranger danger. Would you perform breast enlargement surgery on yourself? No! I wouldn't perform any surgery on myself, what the fuck? I'm not a surgeon. Would you let your grandparents take nude pictures of you and then send them to the rest of your family? Okay, all my grandparents are dead. So, that would be a little strange. I'm not going to lie to you. So simply on that grounds I have to go with no. Not least how would they be undead? My granddad only died earlier this year. My last granddad. He died earlier this year, so he wouldn't be a skeleton yet. Would you dance naked in front of a window while your neighbours pass by and then once they notice you shout out handjobs $4, blowjobs $5, sex about $3.50? I am not the Loch Ness Monster. Also no, because again, non-consenting audience. Or $1 million. You have sex with a serial killer in their basement without telling anyone before you left home. Again, this depends on the serial killer. Do they only target women? Do I get to murder them afterwards? Are the police watching? Am I entrapping them for the police? Too many variables, no. Oh, $1 million. Would you eat a large live cockroach every night before bed for a month? You've already done this, and no. You're repeating yourself, come on. You go to prison for 3 years for a nasty embarrassing crime that you did not commit. No, I wouldn't go to prison for 3 years anyway. Would you accept the money? One random penny would instantly drop dead if you said yes. No, I'm not killing anyone. I pretty much like all my family, at least. Not love, so, If 6 months making next year, then hire strippers to visit you in various ways, knowing you can't touch yourself or interrupt them in any way. Delete. No, again, just no sexual masturbation for a year. Sounds unpleasant as it is. $1 million. Would you eat only testicles and tomato sauce for nutrition for the next year? I mean, I've never eaten Rocky Mountain oysters. So, I mean, whose testicles? How are they prepared? And tomato sauce. There's too many variables. You're not. Would you go through all years of schooling from start to finish again, but as an adult? No! No, it didn't, because school fucking sucked and was miserable and traumatized me, and is the reason I have fucking depression. Okay, got a little too into that. For $1 million. Would you French kiss both your parents in some weird three-way tongue kiss for approximately 107 minutes? I wouldn't see anyone for 107 minutes, Jesus. Give up bathing in uniform wearing shorts just keep for the rest of your life? No, because I feel gross if I don't have a shower every day. For $1 million. You give up bath and just defecate urinate outdoors in public view? No! For one thing, I have a shy bladder. Did you get a giant cock and balls tattooed right across your face? No, I don't. I'm not getting a face tattoo. I have plenty of other areas to tattoo. $1 million. Would you get all your teeth removed and surgically implanted into your entry in this strange, monstrous, anal chomp-chomp creature made of nightmares and shame? Oh, wow. No. Oh, $1 million. You cut your own thumb off with a cigar cutter? No. No. I can't quite... I'm not good at sharp self-mutilation. Like, all my self-mutilation was blunt force trauma. I never did anything particularly with anything sharp. Would you eat all your pets raw? No. I mean, I don't have any pets, but even if I did, no. Because that's just horrible. Or $1 million. Would you eat a pile of graveyard soil from an old, decrepit grave? How big a pile are we talking? Also, it's dirt, so no. God, this is going on a while. You're staying in a coffin for 3 hours, buried 6 feet under. No, because they'd probably sting me and I'd be in a great deal of pain and possibly die. Would you skydive naked and land on the roof of your local fast food restaurant? I mean, depends on the time of day. If it's like at night and there's not going to be anyone really around, so there's no unwilling witnesses. Sure, why not? For $1 million. Would you become a pimp? Management of prostitutes. All the prostitutes have no arms or legs. Okay. Wait, you see, this becomes an issue. Are they willing prostitutes? They're not being forced into it. I don't know. Like, it's not like they've all been kidnapped and mutilated to become prostitutes. There's just too many questions here. I can't in good conscience say yes to that. That obviously would happen scenario. Would you crawl naked or spread hook calls forward and backwards? No, because I don't want to get burns. $1 million. Would you shit instead of a turkey and serve it for holiday dinner? No, because I'm not making people eat shit. That's gross. Oh, $1 million. Would you perform your interpretation of praying mantis as he said in the form of slam poetry in front of a pack of the studio? Okay, this is the second time you wanted me to do slam poetry. I mean, I could do a slam poetry thing about that. Sure, why not? $1 million. Would you punch it? We already did this. Wait. I think I already asked this one. Yes, you did. Well, would you fist a nun? No, because I'm gay and, like, you know, I don't do stuff with, like, oh, $1 million. Would you inject yourself with Ebola twice? No, I wouldn't. Oh, $1 million. Would you fight a tiger to death? No, because the tiger would win. Oh, $1 million. Would you let the world's strongest man punch you in the genitals repeatedly for 10 minutes? I wouldn't let anyone punch me in the genitals repeatedly for 10 minutes. Fuck. Would you stick a line around your anus and spoil yourself out in a horrific tussle? No, because I'd die. Would you scrub dog shit from your shoes with your own toothbrush, then use your toothbrush? No. No, I would not. $1 million. Would you dig all of the money one at a time in a rat-infested cellar full of rotting garbage until it elder? No! No, because that's $1 million. Oh, $1 million. Would you eat a ball of hair from a stranger's bathtub drain? No, because that's gross. Oh, $1 million. Would you let spiders crawl across your open eyeballs and into your mouth and then? No, because I hate spiders. Fuck off. Or $1 million. Would you sleep in a bed full of venomous snakes for a solid 8 hours? I mean, the main issue there is, you know, they're venomous and they could bite me. If they've been defanged, let's go with they've been defanged and there's someone there to monitor them, make sure that if they do bite me, they can get anti-venom into me. Yeah, sure, why not? Or $1 million. Would you drink a glass full of pimple pus? No, that's gross. How dare you? Ugh. Would you drink tea brewed from filthy rank socks of elderly patients in a retirement home? No, because that's gross. Although I'm sure some of the stuff we had on the Cult of Tea and Dice has probably tasted like that. Would you drink a glass full of liquid that accumulates at the bottom of garbage cans? No! And now I'm going again. God, I hate you, Squirrel. Good luck that you know is having to be nuclear waste. No, because I don't want to get cancer. I know I'd get cancer. I wouldn't turn into the Incredible Hulk. You know, I'm not that lucky. Was you living for a suit? Yeah, having to hunt your food and drink down there all by yourself. No! Have we established this? Not $1 million. Would you crash your car into a patch of parts of the car and make a run for it? Well, I don't drive, for one thing, so no. It's your car. I don't have a car. I don't drive. Jump overboard in a cruise ship and swim through surface waters to the nearest island. No, because I can't swim, and my muscle density in my lower body means I just sink. Did you take a shit in the Isle of Planet 40th meet while everyone wanted to watch horror discuss? Then quite a seat nothing happened. No! Because that's gross, and I'd get arrested. Just sleep with your best friend's parents and record a sex tape with them, and send the sex tape to your best friend. I mean, no. Just no. Oh, $1 million. God, this is still going. Would you have a small animal suddenly plant inside of you and let it chew its way to the surface? No, because that would probably kill me. $1 million. Would you want naked the grizzly all actively pissing, simultaneously smiling and waving straight as you pass by? No, because that's non-consenting nudity audience. Would you work a mediocre job for the next 40 years, budget smartly, save on 40% big period, put in saving accounts, spending on items, and invest your money wisely? I mean, let's be honest, that's what any of us have to do anyway, so, yeah, sure. Well, that makes one of us. For $1 million. But yes, sit through an entire episode of Grey's Anatomy. Yes. Wow, you really are fucked up. Well, I think it's about all the fucked up a minute can handle for one session. Wow. Let's go ahead and calculate the results, shall we? Let's push this button here and... Huh. Work, you silly machine! Oh. Aha! Here we go. You've got your results. Now, according to this, you're approximately 28.5 more fucked up than what the fucked up on Jem considers normal. That's actually pretty outrageous. Like Jem, truly outrageous. I would have paid good money to do most of the things listed, let alone taken money for doing them. Well, at least you know you fall to a fairly low category of fucked upness. I don't know, when someone gets a rating this normal, it means their friends are typically super fucked up to counterbalance their normalness. I wonder how fucked up your friends are. We should have them drop by and find out. I'd love to see what score the fucked up-ometer gives them. Oh, by the way, the machine spit out some weird word for you. There's strange. I'm not sure what that means, but perhaps you should hang on to it. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to take a scalding hot shower, rinse my eyes with acid, and snort a line of bleach into my nasal cavity. I feel very filthy after administering that test. And, quick before I go, you seem the type of person to appreciate a fucked up fact. Based on what I know about you for the session, maybe you appreciate this little tidbit of knowledge, custom tailored for your own fucked up brain to process. In both the 16th and 17th centuries, many Europeans believed that eating human bones, blood, and fat would cure some types of illnesses, so they would rob graves and tombs of mummies from Egyptian burial sites in order to obtain the bodies of the deceased for consumption. Just thought you might want to know that. You're welcome. That's yours now. You keep that. Thanks, Squirt. Thanks so much. Results of many factors may vary from each to depend on your answers. We hope you've enjoyed your experience, have learned something, or taken something away positive from the experience, even if it's a laugh, a simple smile, or installation of air from your nostrils as you contemplate why the fuck you decided to play this game. If you'd be so kind as to leave a comment for us with your secret word, we chose those words and apply them to our main project, Chasing Demons. We'll also be selecting some of your names to include characters in Chasing Demons, which you can find on Steam and add to your wishes for future announcements and release information. We'll also be taking your name from the comments and placing them in the credits of our upcoming RPG channels. Thank you for your participation and support. We really appreciate you, and we look forward to reading your thoughts and words and thoughts. If you left your secret words and subtitles, we'll read your feedback and adopt the project as well as subtitles we're currently developing. We will always don't come and get. Go unnoticed. When support us by playing our other projects and leaving our secret words for us, we greatly appreciate it. We have a link to our other games on the main title screen. Oh, So, thank you again from the bottom of my heart, and we hope you got some form of enjoyment out of this session. Okay, they have a variety of stuff. I don't know if I'm making news. Oh my. Maker assets. But yeah, so that was interesting. Well, hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about what the fuck is wrong with me. If you did, please do like, subscribe, click the little notification button so you'll get notified when I upload something. You can find me in other places via the link tree I'll be putting in the description. And of course you can always find me on the cultofteandice.net with the rest of the cult. So yeah, thank you, and goodbye.